Today I am so excited to share with you a way that you can use our Creative Blur overlays even if you don't have Photoshop. We found this free program called PicMonkey. It allows you to edit photos, create collages, and use our blur overlays. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use and customize these overlays using PicMonkey. The first thing you need to do is open your internet browser and go to picmonkey.com. You do not need to have an account or login in order to edit, although you can sign up for a membership if you wish. So the first thing that you want to do once you get to their main screen is click on this edit button, and a little bar will pop up and ask you where you want to grab your photo from, and mine's on my computer, so I'm going to go ahead and click on computer, and then I'm going to find my picture and click on open. Now this is the picture that I want to add a blur to. As you can see over here on the sidebar, there are lots of different tools that you can mess around with. We're going to go to the butterfly icon to add our overlay today. So click on the butterfly, and there will be different pre-made things here, and at the top it'll say your own. So you can look through these later, but right now I'm going to show you how to add in your own overlays, because once you download our overlays you can upload them into this program to use them. So I've got two different overlays here that I decided that I wanted to use on this picture. So I'm going to go ahead and open the first one. Sometimes it takes a minute to open up. Okay, so here's our overlay, and what you want to do now is you want to make it bigger to cover the picture. So I'm going to drag this circle in the corner of the frame here, and you just hold and drag to rearrange it. And then I'm going to drag this circle at the bottom corner and hold and, well, maybe. I'm going to hold it and drag it once it pops back up here. There we go. My mouse doesn't want to cooperate today. Alright, so I'm just going to drag it to the edge here. Okay, and then I think that's a little bit too dark for this image, so I'm going to go over here to overlay, and I'm going to change the color a little bit to kind of go more with the color that's in here. Maybe right about there. And you can also fade it. If you want to fade it a little bit, you can just grab the circle and move it down the little slider bar here. I'm going to put it about right there. So that way it looks like we were shooting through more leaves. Now I'm also going to add another overlay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here to your own. And I'm going to find my other overlay and click open. Okay, so now I want to drag this to make it bigger. You want to make sure that you stay clicked on the new overlay or it will grab the old one. Sorry, my mouse has a mind of its own today. We're going to go ahead and add that in again. Okay. So now I'm going to go to this corner here and click and drag to make it bigger. Drag it around here. And I'm going to change the color on that too because I want it to kind of look more like these flowers here. So I'm going to come up, kind of make it a lighter, almost a white here, all tan. Blur that in too. Alright, and that's all that you need here. If there's part of the blur that you don't like, you can go to the eraser tool here and adjust your eraser size. I always like to have the hardness down to 0 so that there's no eraser lines. And let's say we want to get rid of this one over here. All you have to do is hold down and drag it across there and it will erase that blur. And if you want to do anything like that on the green one, let's say that this was covering her face, we can erase it off of that one too just by clicking on the green one and doing that. So now there are other blend modes here, and if you scroll over them you can see it kind of does some different things. I like to keep mine on normal on this one. Occasionally I'll change it up and maybe I'll do an overlay or a screen, but for these blurs I really like the normal effect here. So then after you get your image the way that you want it, you want to go up here to save and click on that, and then you just name your file, and you can save it as a JPEG or a PNG. For photos I like to save mine as a JPEG, and you can pick your quality size and then click on save to my computer, and you want to navigate to where it needs to be saved onto your computer, and mine's already in the right place, so I'm going to leave it right there, and then just click on save, and it'll take just a minute to save it, and then it'll say masterpiece saved when it's all done, so then you'll be able to find it on your computer where you had saved it.